Have you ever wondered if your birth date carries a deeper meaning? Imagine this. You're born on a specific day. But what if that very day holds the key to unlocking your spiritual lessons and revealing your life purpose? What if the date of your birth is more than just a chronological marker, but a coded message about your karmic path? Today, on Buddhist Mindfulness, we delve into the fascinating connection between your date of birth and your karmic energy. A journey of self-discovery that could illuminate why certain patterns keep repeating in your life, and more importantly, how you can break free from these cycles to embrace a more fulfilling existence. Hooking question: unveiling the patterns. Have you ever noticed recurring challenges or similar themes playing out in different areas of your life? Be it in your relationships, career, finances, or emotional well-being. Do you find yourself facing similar obstacles or making the same mistakes time and time again? Could these recurring patterns be linked to deeper karmic lessons waiting to be understood and integrated? Could your birth date hold the key to unlocking these hidden messages and understanding the underlying reasons behind these repeated experiences? Join us as we explore this intriguing connection between your birth date and your karmic journey. Section 1: Understanding Karma from a Buddhist Perspective. Original insight: karma is often misunderstood as a system of punishment or reward, a cosmic ledger of good deeds and bad deeds. In reality, it's a much more nuanced and complex principle, a continuous cycle of cause and effect shaped by our thoughts, intentions, and actions. Commentary and example: karma as a teacher, not a judge. Karma, within the Buddhist framework, is not a system of divine judgment or external retribution. It's not about a higher power handing out rewards or punishments. Instead, karma is understood as a natural law, similar to the law of gravity. It's a principle of cause and effect that operates within the realm of our own experiences. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. The type of seed you plant determines the kind of plant that grows. If you sow seeds of kindness, compassion, and generosity, positive actions, thoughts, and intentions, you will inevitably harvest fruits of joy, peace, and positive relationships. Conversely, if you act from anger, hatred, greed, or other negative states, negative actions, thoughts, and intentions, life will reflect those energies back to you in the form of suffering, conflict, and negative experiences. Karma, therefore, is not a prison sentence, but a continuous learning process. It's a teacher that provides us with opportunities for growth and transformation. The experiences we encounter, both positive and negative, are not arbitrary occurrences, but rather the results of our past actions, thoughts, and intentions. By understanding this principle, we can take responsibility for our lives and actively cultivate positive karma through mindful actions, thoughts, and intentions. Example story: Ajahn's journey of transformation. To illustrate this principle, consider the story of a monk named Ajahn. He struggled intensely with anger throughout his life. Despite his sincere efforts to cultivate peace and equanimity, he consistently found himself in situations that provoked his anger. It seemed as though people were constantly challenging him, testing his patience, and triggering his negative emotions. He felt trapped in a cycle of reactivity and frustration. Through deep introspection and guidance from his teachers, Ajahn eventually came to understand that his struggles with anger were not merely random events, but rather the manifestation of a deeply ingrained karmic pattern, an unresolved cycle of anger and conflict originating from past actions and unresolved issues, potentially even from past lives. Recognizing this pattern was a crucial step in his journey. Ajahn then began to diligently practice metta, loving-kindness meditation, a powerful Buddhist practice that cultivates feelings of unconditional love, compassion, and goodwill towards oneself and all beings. Through consistent and dedicated practice, he gradually began to transform his inner landscape. As he cultivated loving kindness, his anger began to subside, replaced by feelings of peace, understanding, and acceptance. Consequently, his external experiences also began to shift. The challenging situations and difficult people that had previously triggered his anger began to appear less frequently, and he found himself responding to challenging situations with greater equanimity and compassion. Ajahn story exemplifies how understanding and working with our karma through dedicated practice can lead to profound personal transformation and liberation from negative patterns. Section 2. Your birth date as a spiritual map. Your birth date, the precise moment you entered this world, can be viewed as more than just a chronological marker. It can be interpreted as a spiritual fingerprint, a unique karmic blueprint that offers insights into your inherent tendencies, challenges, and potential life path. This blueprint isn't about predetermined destiny, but rather about understanding the energetic patterns you brought into this lifetime. Let's break down how to calculate your karmic number, a single-digit number that provides a starting point for this exploration. Step-by-step guide, unveiling your karmic number. This process involves a simple numerical reduction technique. Follow these steps to calculate your own karmic number. 1. Take your date of birth. Write down your full date of birth in the format day, month, year. For example, July 15, 1990 would be written as 15/07/1990. 2. Reduce the day to a single digit. If the day is a two-digit number, add the two digits together. For example, 15 becomes 1 plus 5 equals 6. If the day is already a single digit, simply keep that number. 3. Reduce the month to a single digit. Each month corresponds to a number. January equals 1, February 2, March equals 3, April 4, May equals 6, July 7, August 8, September 9, October 1, November 2, December equals 3. If the month's numerical representation is a two-digit number, like October, November, or December, add the digits together as you did with the day. 4. Reduce the year to a single digit. Add all the digits of the year together. If the sum is a two-digit number, add those digits together as well, continuing until you reach a single digit. For example, 1990 becomes 1 plus 9 plus 9 zeros 19. Then 1 plus 9 equals 10. Finally, 1 plus 0 equals 1. 5. Add the reduced day, month, and year together. Add the single-digit results you obtained for the day, month, and year. 6. Reduce the final sum to a single digit. If the sum from the previous step is a two-digit number, add those digits together until you arrive at a single digit between 1 and 9. This final single digit is your karmic number. Example calculation, a practical demonstration. Let's illustrate this with the example of someone born on July 15, 1990. Day 15 becomes 1 plus 5 equals 6. Month, July is the 7th month, so it remains 7. Year, 1990 becomes 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0 equals 19. Then 1 plus 9 equals 10. Finally, 1 plus 0 equals 1. Final calculation, adding the reduced day, month, and year, 6 plus 7 plus 1 equals 14. Final reduction, 14 becomes 1 plus 4 equals 5. Therefore, the karmic number for someone born on July 15, 1990 is 5. Now that you understand the calculation, we encourage you to take a moment to calculate your own karmic number. Once you have it, share it in the comments below. In the following sections, we'll explore the meanings associated with each karmic number, offering insights into potential karmic lessons and life paths. Section 3. Exploring the meanings of karmic numbers. 1 to 9. Each karmic number resonates with a specific set of energies and carries a unique set of lessons for personal growth and spiritual evolution. Remember, these are general interpretations, and individual experiences may vary. Karmic number 1. Leadership and self-confidence. Core lesson. You are born with the potential to lead and inspire. Your karmic journey focuses on developing self-confidence, independence, and the ability to take initiative. However, it's crucial to beware of pride and arrogance. Balance your independent spirit with the ability to collaborate and work effectively with others. Example: a teacher with karmic number 1 often felt frustrated when leading her class. She tended to be overly controlling, which created tension with her students. Through self-reflection, she realized she needed to shift her approach from controlling to inspiring. By empowering her students and fostering a collaborative learning environment, she not only became a more effective teacher, but also grew significantly as a leader, learning to lead through inspiration rather than domination. Karmic number 2. Harmony and relationships. Core lesson. Your karmic path revolves around relationships, partnerships, and creating harmony. You are naturally inclined towards diplomacy and mediation. Your key lesson is to learn to value yourself, assert your needs, and speak your truth without fear of conflict or rejection. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for your well-being. Example: a kind-hearted mediator with karmic number 2 often found herself sacrificing her own needs to please others. She struggled to express her opinions and set boundaries, leading to feelings of resentment and exhaustion. By learning to prioritize self-care and communicate her needs assertively, she finally found her voice and established healthier, more balanced relationships. Karmic number 3, creative expression and focus. Core lesson: you possess a vibrant creative spirit and a natural talent for self-expression. Your karmic challenge is to balance inspiration with action and develop the discipline to follow through on your ideas. Completing what you start is crucial for your growth. Commentary: think of artists or creative individuals who constantly generate brilliant ideas but struggle to bring them to fruition. For those with karmic number 3, developing discipline and focus is their path to transformation, enabling them to fully realize their creative potential. Karmic number 4, stability and flexibility. Core lesson: you value stability, structure, and building solid foundations. Your karmic lesson involves learning to embrace change and cultivate flexibility. Don't fear the unexpected. Understand that adaptability and resilience are more valuable than rigid control. Real-life analogy: imagine a builder who meticulously plans every detail of his projects and his life. Someone with karmic number 4 might identify with this. Their journey involves learning that life rarely goes exactly according to plan, and that the ability to adapt and adjust to changing circumstances is essential for success and happiness. Karmic number 5, freedom and responsibility. Core lesson: you crave freedom, adventure, and new experiences. Your karmic lesson is to understand that true freedom comes not from escaping responsibilities, but from embracing them and finding growth within the context of your life. Inspiration: think of adventurers who travel the world seeking new experiences. For those with karmic number 5, the true growth comes from learning to establish roots and integrate their experiences into a meaningful life, making future adventures even richer and more fulfilling. Karmic number 6, love and balance. Core lesson: you are naturally nurturing and caring, with a strong desire to support and help others. Your karmic lesson is to learn to nurture yourself as much as you nurture others. Finding balance between giving and receiving is crucial for your well-being. Example: a caregiver with karmic number 6, constantly overwhelmed by the needs of her family, learned the importance of self-love through daily meditation and setting aside time for her own needs. This allowed her to continue caring for others from a place of strength and balance, rather than depletion. Karmic number 7, wisdom and connection. Core lesson: you are drawn to seeking knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual understanding. Your karmic lesson is to balance your intellectual and spiritual pursuits with real-life experiences and connection with others. Reflection: knowledge without practical application and genuine human connection can lead to a sense of disconnection and isolation. For those with karmic number 7, integrating their knowledge into their lived experience is key to unlocking their true potential. Karmic number 8, power and generosity. Core lesson: you have the potential for great power and influence. Your karmic lesson is to use your success and resources to uplift others and lead with integrity. True fulfillment comes from using your power for the greater good. Real-life insight: many successful business leaders with karmic number 8 find that true fulfillment comes not just from accumulating wealth, but from using their resources to give back to their communities and make a positive impact on the world. Karmic number 9, compassion and acceptance. Core lesson: you possess deep compassion and a strong desire to serve humanity. Your karmic lesson is to learn to set healthy emotional boundaries and avoid becoming overwhelmed by the suffering of the world. Story: a humanitarian with karmic number 9, deeply affected by the world's problems, learned to celebrate small victories and focus on making a difference within her own sphere of influence. This allowed her to continue her work with compassion and resilience, without becoming emotionally depleted. Section 4. Transforming negative karma. A crucial understanding in Buddhism is that karma is not a static, predetermined fate. It's not a life sentence from which there is no escape. Rather, karma is dynamic and fluid, constantly being shaped and reshaped by our present actions, thoughts, and intentions. This means that we have the power to transform negative karma into positive karma through conscious effort and dedicated practice. Here are some powerful ways to achieve this transformation. Practice meditation. Cultivating self-awareness and insight. Meditation is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice and a powerful tool for transforming negative karma. Through regular meditation, we develop greater self-awareness and gain valuable insights into our habitual patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can begin to identify the root causes of our suffering and the patterns that perpetuate negative karmic cycles. Example: metta meditation to release anger. As mentioned in a previous example, metta, loving kindness, meditation is particularly effective for transforming anger and cultivating compassion. By repeatedly sending intentions of loving kindness towards ourselves, loved ones, neutral individuals, difficult people, and ultimately all beings, we gradually weaken the grip of anger and cultivate a more compassionate and peaceful inner state. This shift in our internal landscape naturally leads to more positive interactions and experiences in our external world. Journaling. Tracking emotional triggers and patterns. Journaling provides a valuable space for self-reflection and analysis. By regularly writing down our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, we can begin to identify recurring emotional triggers and patterns of behavior. This practice helps us to connect the dots between our internal states and our external experiences, revealing the underlying karmic patterns at play. Example: asking the right questions. When journaling, ask yourself probing questions like, why does this situation keep repeating in my life? What am I learning from this experience? What limiting beliefs or fears are contributing to this pattern? By asking these questions and honestly exploring the answers, we can gain valuable insights into our karmic lessons and identify specific areas for growth and transformation. Forgiveness. Releasing resentment and embracing healing. Holding on to resentment, anger, and bitterness binds us to negative karmic cycles. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is a powerful act of liberation, freeing us from the weight of past hurts and allowing us to move forward with greater peace and clarity. Example: Ho'oponopono. The Hawaiian practice of Ho'oponopono is a powerful tool for forgiveness and healing. This practice involves repeating 4 simple phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. By directing these phrases towards ourselves, others, and even the situation itself, we take responsibility for our part in the experience, acknowledge the hurt, express gratitude for the lesson, and offer love as a healing balm. This practice can help to dissolve negative karmic ties and create space for healing and reconciliation. Act with compassion. Cultivating positive karma through action. Ultimately, transforming negative karma requires not only internal work but also external action. By actively engaging in acts of compassion, kindness, and generosity, we cultivate positive karma and create a ripple effect of positivity in the world. Example: small acts, big impact. Even small, seemingly insignificant acts of kindness can have a profound impact. Offering a helping hand to someone in need, offering a word of encouragement, or simply performing an act of selfless service can create a positive ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate situation. By consistently acting with compassion, we actively shape our karma and contribute to a more positive and harmonious world. By consistently engaging in these practices, meditation, journaling, forgiveness, and compassionate action, we can effectively transform negative karma, break free from limiting patterns, and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Remember, the power to change your karma lies within you. Section 5. A practical challenge for you. Now that you've learned about karmic numbers and their meanings, it's time to put this knowledge into practice. This interactive challenge is designed to help you connect with your own karmic journey and take concrete steps towards transformation. Your challenge: reflect and act 1. Calculate and share. First, if you haven't already, calculate your karmic number using the method described in Section 2. Once you have your number, write it in the comments section below. 2. Reflect on its meaning. Take some time to reflect on the meaning associated with your karmic number, as described in Section 3. Consider how these themes resonate with your life experiences, challenges, and strengths. Are there any particular patterns or lessons that stand out to you? 3. Commit to one small action. Based on your reflection, choose one small, concrete action you will take today to transform your karma. This action should be aligned with the lessons associated with your karmic number. For example, if your number is 1, leadership and self-confidence, you might decide to speak up in a meeting or take on a new challenge. If your number is 2, harmony in relationships, you might focus on actively listening to a loved one or setting a healthy boundary. If your number is 3, creative expression and focus, you might dedicate 15 minutes to working on a creative project. If your number is 6, love and balance, you might prioritize self-care by taking a relaxing bath or meditating. If your number is 9, compassion and acceptance, you might perform a random act of kindness for a stranger. Sharing your chosen action in the comments will not only solidify your commitment, but also inspire others to take action on their own karmic journeys. Conclusion: embracing your karmic journey. Karma is not about punishment or reward in the traditional sense. It's a continuous cycle of cause and effect, a powerful mechanism for growth, learning, and spiritual evolution. When you discover your karmic number, you unlock a valuable map that can provide insights into your soul's purpose, inherent tendencies, and potential life path. Remember the most important thing: you are not a passive recipient of your karma. You have the power to actively shape your destiny through awareness of your thoughts, intentions, and actions. By cultivating compassion, practicing forgiveness, and consistently choosing positive actions, you can transform negative karmic patterns and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Final thought, a message of hope and empowerment. Life gives us lessons, not to break us, but to shape us. These lessons, often reflected in our karmic patterns, are opportunities for growth, transformation, and self-discovery. Let's embrace our karmic journeys with courage, compassion, and a deep understanding that we are capable of becoming the best versions of ourselves. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, don't forget to subscribe to Buddhist Mindfulness. Join our growing community as we explore various paths to spiritual transformation and cultivate a more mindful and compassionate world together. Like and subscribe to Buddhistfulness for weekly videos that dive deep into the wisdom of karma, the practice of mindfulness, and pathways to spiritual growth. Together, let's nurture our inner peace and awaken to a more conscious life. Turn on notifications so you're always the first to receive transformative content that can inspire you to make positive changes and align with your true purpose. Comment your karmic number below. Take a moment to reflect and share your karmic energy. What lessons are you learning? And how do you plan to transform your karma? Let's create a supportive, uplifting community where we share insights, stories, and encouragement to inspire each other on this spiritual journey. Share this video with friends or loved ones who are also seeking clarity, peace, and understanding of their karmic patterns. Sometimes the simplest wisdom, shared at the right time, can bring about profound transformation and healing. Thank you for joining us on this journey. See you in the next video. And until then, may your karma guide you toward peace, clarity, and awakening.